Yep. We're recording.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Take my clothes off now.
Please don't. Hi, I'm Bea. Welcome to the recordings of Modern Daze, a campaign made by myself, heavily inspired by the Dimension 20 show, Unsleeping City. This is a game that is influenced by books such as the Alex Verus books by Benedict Jacka, Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman, and the Iron Druid Chronicles by Kevin Hearne. There are other influences you'll notice throughout the game, but yeah, let's introduce our players and their characters. Andy, we'll start with you.
Okay, so I am Andy. I am playing Beren, and Beren is a level 12 paladin.
Kyle?
Hi, I'm Kyle. I play Cadman and also a paladin.
Ben? Yep, Ben.
Ben, I play Hendrix, a dog.
Tom?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm playing a astral monk.
And not even the last person, because the last person isn't here, but very much not least, Ken.
Hi, I'm Ken. I'm playing Liam O'Brien, a level 12 ranger.
And that is the players for Modern Daze. This is a series of background scenes that have happened before we started our session 0, which was not recorded. We're now going to potentially have some of the characters meet in character so they can potentially have those ties. We'll see what happens in the scene. The first scene is London. It is a warm but late afternoon in autumn. And a girl and her dog are walking the streets, just the alleyways. Hendrix, you are walking with a young girl. Well, she seems like a young girl, but actually she's, save for her race, an older teen. She is a goblin, though many of the people around you walk past won't see her as this, thanks to the Daze itself, a glamour which will hide her features and make her appear to be roughly human, at least enough that people don't look twice.
Okay.
You and this goblin girl, her name is Widget, and Widget has been a bit down in the dumps recently. You thought perhaps that you could cheer her up by taking her for a little bit of a wander around just by herself, away from the estate.
Okay.
Let me see if I got a handout for her. Here we go. This is Widget. Let me know if this pops up for everybody, because I don't know. Did that pop up?
Yep.
Yep, it did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Widget is upset, and as she explains to you, she's upset because her cousin, obviously a goblin as well, has decided to return to the Fey Realms, against the laws that the Mages Council put in place. So she knows, and Hendrix knows, if this cousin ever returns, he will be in a lot of trouble with the Mages Council, and Widget seems very upset by this.
Okay. So he's allowed to go back to the Fey Realms, but if he ever comes back again to the human realm,
he's not actually allowed to go back to the Fey Realms as part of the agreement of them having sanctuary in the mundane realm. You're aware that there are rules set between the Mages Council, an agreement, a treaty almost, between the Mages Council and the Fey rulers. Any refugees from Fairy are not allowed. They are exiled from Fairy or pushed out can return, but they will then be at the mercy of the Fey rulers, or they can find sanctuary in the mundane realm. The rules then being that they would have to stay where the council put them, which is the estate.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. As you're walking along, which it just seems very sullen and in that teenagery way, can't be cheered up, and just seems very, very depressed.
What's her cousin's name?
I don't know. Let's take a suggestion. So her name's Widget. Along those sort of lines, can we have a name for a cousin?
Bop it.
Bop it. I actually really like that. Okay, Bop it.
Okay. Bop it.
She calls him Bop.
Okay.
He's an older. He's sort of young adult. They've obviously grown up together, and she's quite sad about this. And you guys are sort of traveling through the London streets, and she spots a building in amongst all the other buildings and points it out. And she says, "That's Winter's Hall. That's owned. That's one of them bloody Mage owned buildings."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, do you wanna?
We on it.
We could do more than that.
All right then.
Do you want to go? And you can hear in her bag she's got cans of spray paint. She's got that jingle about her, and she's sort of like, "Do you want to?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
That's like leaving a scent mark that stays.
Yeah. Fucking show them. And she's like instantly more cheered up now. And you both start.
Is this a dangerous thing to do? I'm assuming it's
probably. I mean, I think for Hendrix, it's quite a regular thing from what the backstory you've given me, is to break into buildings and get up to mischief.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever broken into a mage's owned building before. And as you get closer to the building, you notice it is some sort of museum.
Okay.
And obviously it's going to have CCTV camera. So Widget and you kind of glance at each other knowingly and go around the side instead, looking for an entry point. Can you make me a perception check, please?
I'm still not into the thing, I'm afraid.
You got?
You're not. Oh, you're not in Roll20 already. Do you know what? I'll come back to you. Wait for it to load. There is somebody else I can introduce to the scene. So you two go off down the side. I'll get your perception check in a minute. Meanwhile, inside the museum itself, on the just going up to the second floor, is Raffi Matthews. Now, Raffi, I've instead of sending you that piece of information that I would have pinged to you because we live together, I've just told Tom earlier why he's in this building, but nothing else apart from that. So, knowing what you know about why you're in this building, how did you get in? Did you do it sneakily, or have you come in with your high vis on?
Yeah, front entrance, high vis, carrying a clipboard with a piece of paper on it and a trolley with some stuff on it.
Okay. You've already passed the security check at this point. You know that there are 2 security men on guard at the moment. They are... it's after hours, so they're only here for a couple of hours more, and then it's just the night person that's going to come in. So they looked over your credentials. everything seems to pass. You're supposed to be there. You've got a job to do. They leave you to it.
It's surprising how easy that is to do with just a high vis on a clipboard.
Yep. So, yeah, Rafi knows that he's finished downstairs, and upstairs you've got 2 more areas that you need to replace.
Cool.
Okay.
Literally not bothering like being stealthy or anything like that, just wandering the halls and finding where I need to swap out the fire extinguishers, scroll little notes saying this has been checked, that sort of stuff.
Yep. Leaving a squiggle to say that it's been checked. All the safety equipment has been. And say again?
And today's date.
And today's date. Brilliant. Just as a you make me a perception check as well, just whilst you're in there.
Okay.
Just as you've gone upstairs. And Ben, I might need you to just. I'm thinking I'll get somebody to roll a d20, and then we. Oh fucking hell! Of course you did. Yes, Tom. The first roll of the game is a nat 20. Thanks very much. Congratulations. You see everything. I think that you're up in the second floor, and the 2 security guards down on the first floor. They're not worried about you at all. I'm gonna have to come back to that in a second, just in case there's a nat 20 on the other side of this. And I'll tell you what you see in a minute, or what you hear.
Just in there now.
Yeah. Have you got your D&D Beyond character open, and can you roll from there? If not, just roll a d20 and add whatever your bonus would be, if you know what that is.
You're asking a lot of him there.
Yeah, I know. I've got your character sheet open if you wish me to press the button.
Whether it's visual or scent based or hearing based.
So this would be, well, I can give you answers for. Oh, well, nice, because it depends on whether it's an advantage, isn't it? It's sight based mostly, this one.
Okay.
So I think it's just a straight roll.
Straight, yeah. Perception, which is still.
Because you're looking for cameras, basically. That's what you're on the lookout for, to avoid them.
It's just gonna be a straight.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Guys, can we stop? It would be really nice if we weren't doing this all night.
Who hacked Roll20?
I know, right? Okay, so that's another nat 20, but it was only on perception. However, you and
This is
Rafi.
going to go completely wrong next week.
Yeah, I know, all nat ones.
Yeah.
Okay. I think at the same time, from different parts of the building, both outside and inside the second floor. Hendrix, you see all of the security cameras wherever you on these sides of the buildings that you're on, and any through the windows that you can see. You can see there's a second floor window that you could potentially bounce into. You know that Widget can find her way in. She's pretty good with climbing and stealthing and things like that. Do you want to be stealth? Obviously, you probably want to be stealthy about this. And if so, roll me a stealth check. If you roll a nat 20, I'm going to be mad.
There's got to be something going wrong, right?
This is
Somebody roll me a 20 right now.
Ed never rolls this well. He never rolls this well.
No, what the fuck?
I mean,
Okay.
years of rolling ones has got to finally counterbalance.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, what is your total for your stealth, Ben?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think so.
Uh,
Have you got your character sheet open?
no, wait, hold on. Characters. I'm almost there.
I imagine it's quite a lot because
Yeah. I imagine it is quite a lot.
I imagine
being the
that's going to
rogue.
be in the 30s.
Yeah.
I'm
It might be
so
32.
very nearly there.
Do you want me to look, or are you good?
It's opening it.
It's
thinking
open.
about-
It's there.
It's
The
open.
guy who works in IT, your laptop. It's just
You need a new
hilarious.
laptop. You need a new computer.
So my perception would have been plus 12 onto that, so it would have been 32, and my stealth is also plus 12.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Hendrik sees everything and nothing sees him. He's like a ghost. In fact, actually, even Widget loses sight of you.
What dog?
And yeah, I don't even remember coming with a dog. Widget has climbed in through the window, which is what Raffi hears, because Widget is nowhere near as silent as this crazy fucking dog. And yeah, Raffi, you hear a little bit of rustling. It's definitely not the security guards. It's not super loud, but there's movement in the building. And I'm actually going to take you. I think I'm going to take you over to the map for the moment. Let's move everybody over, and if everybody can tell me if they see things. Can you see things? Or do I need to put your? You can see things.
I can see things.
Look at that.
I can see clearly now. Right. Let's bring the characters in. So the characters that are not in this scene, everybody else except Tom and Ben, you're able to see every part of this map, yeah, and the one below it, down here.
I can see both as well.
Brilliant. Hendrix, you have just climbed up into the second floor. I should have made you do a climb check, but to be honest, I'm scared of another nat 20. So I'm just gonna say you've gotten in to here. Okay. And to be honest, I don't think you need a climb check, do you?
No, I could probably just ping in there.
Yeah, I think you probably could just ping in there. For the benefit of the audience and not the players, the dog poofs into nothingness and then reappears in a second floor space that he could see previously. So I'm going to say it's on top of this desk, because from the angle it probably would be on top of the desk. And Widget sort of scrambles up behind you. Can you see your tokens, and can you move it?
Yep. Can I move it? Yes, I can.
Cool. Brilliant. And then Raffi, you are also on the second floor. So make sure that you're looking down there. And I'm going to say that you are, because you've just come up the stairs, you're about sort of here-ish. Yep. Can you see you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can move you. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. Actually, no. Sorry. My apologies. I'm going to move you right over to this side. Sorry. But you can, this hallway, you rolled a nat 20. You can hear all the way through the fucking building. You know where everything is right now. Except Hendrix.
Sure.
I think we'll stick with Hendrix and Widget at the moment. Widget is going to come through this. She sort of starts sneaking around, looking for things to vandalize. Sort of tenuously pushes this door, and it's not locked. It seems to it's like a fire door, and it seems to come open. Hendrix, your nat 20 perception check means that you can avoid and tell Widget to avoid any CCTV cameras.
Right. Okay. Does it also mean that I can smell any food in the area?
Yeah, I think so. I think that you are looking at this map, you know that you're on the wrong floor for food right now. The bottom floor, directly below you, seems to be a canteen. So there seems to be, once she's opened up this door, a set of stairs over here.
Not even like a pepperoni tucked in the desk drawer or anything like that.
A pepperoni tucked in the drawer. How slovenly do we think these museum workers are?
Not at all.
Not at all. No, it's a
Oh,
museum.
well, yeah.
Is this a public area or a private area?
This part is a public area, so potentially. I'd say.
Has the rubbish been taken out? There's probably some kid dropped on the floor in the bin.
Okay, so I'm gonna say there's a bin over here. I'm gonna make you roll a luck check to see what you pull out. If it's low, it's gonna be bad.
It won't matter. I'll tell you.
just a straight up D20 roll. It's not gonna be on your sheet.
Now I've got the bloody thing open.
Oh yeah, you fucking hell, guys. So
that wasted all my good rolls.
An almost full Big Mac is in this bin. There's a bite taken out of it, and then somebody's clearly not wanted it, thrown it away. It's still in the fucking wrapper, and you just go to town on this Big Mac.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fresh too. That's what a 19 gives you. If it was a 20, it would have been 5 guys. And intact too. So, Raffi, what are you doing now? You can hear this sort of. Are you going to go investigate, or have you just stopped to listen? You're gonna just watch, see what happens.
No, I'm just going to carry on, to be honest with you. I'm not being stealthy. I'm just.
Yep.
I'm invisible because I'm wearing the high vis.
Yes. So you completing whatever it is that you need to do in here. I'd say there's a safety thing, probably close by the set of stairs. So there. That you've done on your way up. There's one more that you need to do, but on this side of the building. I'll let you choose where that might be. Yeah. So if you can sort of just move yourself your normal movement speed, so 30 foot, towards where you want to go.
I'm faster than that.
Oh, sorry, apologies. Whatever your normal movement speed is. Bearing in mind that you're not running either, so it's not combat. You can probably go a little bit slower if you want to.
Yeah,
depends what your character's doing.
I'll meander.
Meander. Okay. So just take like half speed or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
And I'm pulling the trolley, so it is rattling.
Rattling. Okay. Hendrix, your nat 20 can only get you so far. So can you roll me another perception, please? Just to now that you've started munching and got rapper sounds in your ears.
Still visual based?
No, this is hearing. So, the visual was just to see where the cameras were. This is now to hear Raffi and the trolley.
Do you see that?
No. Did you do it from your character sheet?
Yeah.
Did it come up with a little B next to the whatever you would click in? Do you have the D&D Beyond extension? Beyond
we
20?
rolled it in D&D Beyond. You got a 29 total.
See, yeah, you can see it.
17 plus.
17 plus. Why can't I see it? What the hell?
It's
I
in
can
actual
see it.
D&D
I can
Beyond
see it
one
in-
in the game log.
D&D Beyond, yeah.
Oh, on D&D Beyond.
Where
Yeah.
should I?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as we can verify that, that's fine. So 27 total.
29.
Yeah, you could 29 total. Sorry. Yeah, you can definitely hear the sound of somebody on this floor, coming towards where you are. Widget is going to move into this room, and she starts spray painting tags, rude words, you penises, just spray painted everywhere.
Be like, Widget, someone's coming.
What? You can move your character, by the way. You can move up to your normal walking speed. Movement speed, I should say.
6.
So this door is open currently.
50.
Jesus. You could just be anywhere really in that room, sort of, as long as it's not too far. You could certainly be next to Widget, yeah. So she, I think she kind of acknowledges what you say, but seems determined. She's got this look on her face. She's quite stubborn, and she wants to do a little bit of damage before this person gets it. And she says, "Keep a lookout," and then she moves over, sort of she's already sort of defaced this glass show display case, which seems to have a lot of sort of weapons and like old weapons, not usable or anything like that, and artifacts in it. So you're gonna keep what do you want Hendrix to do? Are you gonna keep a lookout, or are you gonna do something else?
A lookout. Where's so I know where the
rough area where it's coming from, yeah.
But I don't think I can get there with my move.
No. Rafi, you can also move another movement.
So I'll just sort of stay there and peek my head out around that corner then, is that all right?
Yeah. So I think these doors are like safety doors, but they have a little glass. They've got the 2 glass panels, one at the top, one at the bottom. So you can just see like legs with a trolley walking towards you. You haven't seen Rafi fully, but you know that he's coming. It seems to be somebody that works here, maybe. They don't seem to have noticed you because they're not walking with any urgency or anything like that. And you hear the sounds of this spray can being behind you, and then it stops for a little bit. And you look back, and Widget is looking into this display case here with a look on her face that she's spotted something so she might recognize in this case. And then she looks to you and she goes, "I want that. Come and help me get this."
This is a burger. I'm not going to be impressed. Can I go over there? Is that another...
Yeah. You can. We're not super in initiative just yet. This is just a casual for the moment.
What is it? So
it's a display case again. There looks to be a lock on it. You know that she's good at running and hiding. She's not great at breaking into anything. So what she's asking you to do is to open up the display case, which you can, as a dog, you're not using your paws, but do you want to describe what it looks like when you try and pick this lock?
Yeah, I think he's got like a collar with like some very small sort of leather sheaths in them, and some flexible picks kind of float out of them and go into the holes and float around. And he's got a very concentrated look on his face, like a dog.
This dog's squinting at a lock. Yeah.
No, like the kind of the intense mage psychic look. It's like that, but on a dog. As these
there's these lock picks. Yeah, these lock picks float magically into the air and start picking the lock. Can you roll me a sleight of hand check, please? or Thieves Tools check, I should say. Which, if you look under your proficiencies, you should be able to just click Thieves Tools to get the result.
Where is that? They're just hiding from me now.
If not, I believe it's a Dex check with your proficiency added.
Oh no, these tools. It's under my
There you go. Proficiencies.
proficiencies. No, wait. I think
Is
that's
that
yeah.
what I said? Rafi, you can move another movement because he's had movement and actions. Just that's it.
I'm
Perfect.
clearly not doing this right because I'm clicking on things and it's not working.
Is anybody seeing anything coming up in D&D Beyond? Has it come up with anything?
Because I didn't clear the last thing away. Try again.
Nothing's come up in D&D
No.
Beyond this time.
I'd say roll a d20 in in roll 20. Roll a 20 in roll 20, and then your Dex modifier plus your proficiency is 8. So add +8 to it, whatever the number may be.
No, I was hoping I could work out. Right, so D20 plus 8.
8. Yeah. D20 plus 8, so that is 17. Okay. You start picking this lock, and you feel through your psychic telekinetic powers a slight bit of resistance to you picking it. Yeah, it doesn't work. You only you felt like you were there. You were so close to getting this thing open, but it just not enough. And I think to begin with, just you start to notice something as the fur raises on the back of your neck. You hear sounds that dogs hear first of a high-pitched alarm, and suddenly things start happening. Widget hasn't noticed. He's very impatient, and she tries to push open the display case, thinking you've opened it. Rafi, as you've opened that door and come through it, as it shuts behind you, it locks. I'd like for Tom and Ben to roll initiative for what's about to happen.
Oh, joy.
Here come the ones.
Yes, yes. What the hell's that? 8.18.
It's the 0.18 is my dexterity, so if there's
Ow, gotcha. Oh,
equals,
that's just confusing to me.
mate, I rolled a 4 for my dex.
10 for me total.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, so let's, where's my initiative tracker? Where are you? There we are. Let's put you on these. Sorry, bear with me as I once again get more familiar with the.
Why didn't mine go? It's because the turn order wasn't up.
Yes, apologies. That was why.
Yeah.
I'm thinking usually it adds it itself, but that was my fault.
Wait, why isn't my D&D Beyond thing coming up in roll 20?
Here we
Have you
go.
got
The extension.
Yeah, you need to get the extension beyond 20. And then what that does, it just pulls the information from D&D Beyond and puts onto roll 20.
The instructions for enabling it are in the same website that you get it from. It's called
Andy?
Beyond 20.
Oh, there it is. That's all right. I got it. I figured it out.
Andy, we can't hear you, mate.
Sorry.
Sorry, I muted myself. Apologies. I was trying to explain to Bea, and I was
Yeah.
talking to myself.
That's common for a person of your age.
Thank you.
And then, wow.
Show some
Oi.
respect.
Show some respect to your elders, young
Wow.
man.
Hey, I'm not the youngest here, and I'm definitely not the oldest.
No,
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
the
You're
youngest.
still
Yeah.
young. You're still young compared to us. So watch your manners, young man.
Tom,
Okay.
I wouldn't worry, mate. You just look the oldest.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, harsh.
No, I mean, at least I choose to have no hair.
There are claws out tonight, ladies. Jesus. Why does my turn order keep disappearing? Come back.
Is it just me hearing constant feedback from Ben's?
No,
I'm
I can hear
as
it
well.
too, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those.
sorry, Ben. Unfortunately, he's in the scene, so it's not like he can mute
Oh,
himself.
I know.
Unfortunately,
I know.
yeah.
I think it's because
just doing my head in.
it's using the phone microphone, not the computer
maybe.
microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's picking up more sounds.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. For the moment, you can see the security guards are on the turn tracker. However, they haven't heard the alarms go off because at the moment it is a silent alarm. The only people that have noticed are Hendrix and Raffi because the door has closed. Raffi, you don't know that an alarm's going off. Only Hendrix knows that, but you do know that something is up. And you've just walked in and seen these two miscreants. Well, as far as you know, it's just a goblin kid and her dog. That's what you've seen.
Because we automatically see through the days, don't we?
Yes, if you are already attuned to the magical world, so if you're already within the magical community, even though you're in the mundane world, you can see through the days. The days is just a glamour that hides it from the mundane people, the everyday people that aren't aware that magic exists.
Gotcha.
So, Hendrix, you are first in the order at the moment. You've heard this silent alarm, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm gonna say we've got to get out of here now. Alarms.
Widget. Widget needs to go on the turn. Sorry, this is me getting used to doing GM stuff again.
The same thing as me, or do you want the rest?
She's 13. Sorry, say again, Ben.
Just saying, did you want to just have her act at the same time as me, or do you want to?
I'll have her act on her own one just because she's got stuff to do potentially. So, you say that to her. She hasn't had time to react just yet. Are you going to move anywhere, or are you going to do you trust her to do her own thing, or what's Hendrix's priority here, knowing that things are about to get very loud quite quickly? You imagine.
Can I get over here and open a window?
You get over to the window and you can make me an investigation. Investigation check.
A B. What's a B? Oh, it's a natural 20. 20 plus 9. 20.
Motherfucker.
Investigate the shit out of that window.
Cool. You know immediately. You don't even have to check the other doors and the windows and such. This room has suddenly locked itself down. There is something about the seal of the windows that have closed everything.
Or magical?
You would have to say again.
Technological or magical?
A nat 20 investigation. It's magical. This has happened magically. There's no technology that would work this fast, and you can hear a whirring sound, and the air seems to be quite thin in here all of a sudden. And yeah, I'll let that happen on its turn when it happens.
To get back over to her.
You've just done an investigation check and done movement. If you've got any more movement, you can move, or you can try and I'll allow you to actually have an action to try and open something. You know that these doors and windows are going to be quite a high DC and will likely need some kind of magical way of opening it, or a high strength maybe from your investigation.
I was hoping that I might. Yeah, I don't know. I can teleport other people as well.
Sorry, can you say that again, Ben? I could barely hear you.
Yeah, you're cutting out a bit.
I was just saying, I don't know if I can teleport other people as well. That was.
Nope. You can only teleport yourself.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
sad.
As sad as that is. Oh, we've got 2 Bens. Andy? It's happening.
The one talking at the minute, and then be on the other one. Hopefully the feedback will.
Yeah, no worries. Should we just make a 2-minute break? Just so
Okay, I'm going to pause.
Yep.